You're on the road to stand and deliver, but here from Fog Wrestling, we are asking, when is this company going to stand up and deliver some good wrestling content? Welcome back to the channel, Fog Wrestling here, the two of us. I'm sick of doing single duty recently. I've talked too much about wrestling, alright? The one time I didn't talk single about wrestling was about Big John, but you know what? I wish Big John just stayed in Hollywood, stayed in Africa Wood, whatever you call it over there, man, because that was brutal, wasn't it?
Bollywood.
But no, that's...
Or India, like. But anyway,
No, it's Nollywood.
Nolly?
Aye, Nigeria. Even though he was in Morocco. Morocco! My head's gone. Wrestling's pish. I'm sick of talking about it. It actually depresses me, man. All these dumb, loser, brain-dead, neckbeard fannies that pretend it's good for impressions, you name it. You know that.
Well, I tell you what, I'm not impressed. Anyway, get my company, my job, I'm going redundant, but I tell you what, I wish WWE, I wish AEW, I wish TNA, I wish wrestling would all go into redundancy, and I wish they'd all go out of business, because then we wouldn't need to watch this shite, right? We could just accept that, you know, wrestling had a good run in the past, and we could just watch the good old stuff, and we could move on, but unfortunately, I mean, that is never going to happen, probably. WWE will be around forever, despite how shite it gets, despite what network or what platform it goes on to. You know, there's always going to be somebody willing to show it, and there's always going to be somebody willing to watch it. So, I mean, you've either just got to accept that it's shite and watch it, or accept that it's shite and move on and never talk about it again. Unfortunately, though, years ago, we came up with the bright idea to have a wrestling channel. So, yeah, we're wrestling with our conscience to basically decide whether or not to stop or keep watching this shit. And in the meantime, we're going to keep watching it. And we didn't really watch NXT this week. It was a highlights watch along. So what we're going to do here is we're recapping the show because we did not watch the full show, because sometimes just watching 2 hours here, 3 hours there, 2.5 hours here, it's too much for anybody. Even the strongest like mental people in the world would struggle watching this.
No, they would. Of course they would.
It's like torture, man.
I mean, the 9-minute highlights package was 9 minutes too long. I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely done with it.
Right, so we start with Chelsea Green. She's now got Piper Niven and Alba Fyre, so 2 Scottish chicks as her bodyguards for the... I mean, I don't know what they're doing. The Secret Service or whatever. I mean, who cares? Piper Niven, Alba Fyre, both could have been released. I wouldn't have lost any sleep. I wouldn't have cried. Taking on Sol Ruka, who's got Saria at ringside. Saria, just another big, masculine, unattractive fucking woman that I'm no interest in seeing on my TV screen. For the Women's United States Championship, there's a shitload of women on NXT. Why do they feel the need Chelsea Green needs to be down there? I don't know. You know, it's like Stephanie Fakir's got both belts. Is this why they're bringing down the US title? So they can have a secondary belt almost?
I mean, probably. That's probably what it is.
Oh, look, the US title and Intercontinental title, there's barely any time for them on the main shows. Both belts don't mean shit, so let's put them on development. Just didn't understand it. You know what, I don't really mind Chelsea Green. I think she's one of the better females on the main roster, but I just don't know why she's going to NXT. Don't know why she's facing Sol Ruka. I don't know the story here. There probably is no story. Probably just looked at Sol Ruka and went, you want a title shot? I'll give you one. And that was it. Because there is no storylines in wrestling. There's just matches and people thinking that they're better wrestlers than other people. So Chelsea Green wins. Who cares?
No, who does care, man? And it made me think, right, about next week, because these two probably will be in Glasgow because they're Scottish, whatever. But see when fucking Joe Hendry comes out next to Jey Uso, and it's got nothing to do with, oh, well, it's in Scotland. How much more over is Joe Hendry going to look next to Jey Uso? Now, see if Jey Uso, right, was a fucking legitimate WrestleMania title, world title challenger, right? He would not look out of place next to a guy that spent pretty much his entire fucking career in a shitey version of TNA and ROH.
Well, I'm going to disagree, because Jey Uso seems to be like one of the only guys that is actually over with a live crowd for whatever reason.
No, he is, but let's be honest. I mean, next week his arse is going to fold.
Is it?
Yes, it is. No, Jey is so right. There's rumours. Let's just fucking talk about Jey.
No, but you made it seem like the guy's getting zero reaction and all this shit. I can't stand him. I don't think he deserves to be going for the world title at any pay-per-view, never mind Mania. But when it comes to like live crowds,
no, he does get a reaction, but my point is, next week in Glasgow, he is going to look like a fucking Diddy man next to Joe Hendry.
Shouldn't that be the case, though? I mean,
No, because he's in the Mania main event, and Joe Hendry's had nowhere near that exposure. So I'm going to completely
Hold on. Why are you convinced that Joe Hendry's going to be in Glasgow next week?
Because it's him. It's official.
Is it?
Well, it's not official, but he's in Glasgow on the day where WrestleMania concert thing going on in the garage. So he'll fucking be there, don't worry. My point is, right, if Joe Hendry was the mystery partner of John Cena, is he going to overshadow John's? No, of fucking course he's not. Jey Uso, why is Joe Hendry not in the main event of WrestleMania?
It's not in Glasgow.
Well, it's not in Glasgow. Joe Hendry gets receptions wherever he is, right? And so's Jey Uso, right?
Hendry gets the fuse.
Yeah.
Anytime they upload a clip with Hendry.
See if people want to claim that Joe Hendry's a bad worker, I raise you Jey Uso. Guy's fucking wank.
Yeah, Joe Hendry's much better than Jey Uso.
You know what I mean?
Jey Uso and Jimmy, they had a chance to they gave them like 18 minutes at WrestleMania and the feud all coming to a head, and it was a fucking stinker. It was a horrible match.
No, it was bogging.
It's probably the worst match over the 2 nights, by far.
No, I'd say easily, but we'll move on, right? That's more for Raw previews and stuff, but I don't like Jey Uso. Can't fucking believe him and Gunther's at Mania, man.
Right, yeah, no, me neither. We get some stuff backstage that we did not see, so can't really comment on it. Then Stephanie Fakir comes out in broken English, basically says that she's got 2 belts, and
I am La Primera.
She's waiting on the first opponent, and here's the story. She's going to defend the title against the first woman that steps in this ring and looks in her eyes. So that's it. That's where we're at.
That's the story.
That's the storyline. The first woman to step into the ring and look into her eyes is getting a shot at both titles.
Did you see the state of Jordana Grace's platforms, by the way? We are talking half a foot. Half a foot.
She's a big, masculine, manly bastard, man. I hate her.
Tell you what, I'm saying half a foot. It was fucking borderline a foot.
Jordan Grace comes out. Jordana Grace, Jordan Grace, Jordine.
Shite.
Aye.
Ugly mutant bastard.
So she comes out saying, first of all, congratulations, you're a trailblazer. You've accomplished, you accomplished a lot of things. I can't deny that. Then she gets attacked by Jada Parker, who has to have one of the worst finishing maneuvers going in wrestling today. Like, I get it. She's got a big fucking ass. And that's supposed to be a finisher, but it just looks awful. You seen her finisher?
No, it is bad.
It's really bad. It's like really, really bad. Now, I mean, sometimes it looks better than others, but this one that she done on Jordan Grace, it looked shit. It looked really shit.
Like, can you ever be taken serious when you use your ass as a finishing move? Like, I mean, come on.
I think it's definitely Rikishi, and he's doing a bonsai drop off the top, and that's like £350.
No, yeah, I think like Rikishi, Yokozuna, that's fair. But see when like Naomi does the rear view, for example, I mean, I don't fucking buy that. No, man.
At least the rear view, I would say, sometimes looks more impactful.
See if your normal
Jada Parker's move is just she's barely glancing the opponent.
See if your normal size, right? Your arse is not a battering ram, regardless of how big it is. That's why it works with Rikishi and it works with Yokozuna.
Yeah, but they also put over their weight. They don't put over Nia Jax's weight. See if the commentators were honest and says Nia Jax, Doudrop, they're fat fucks, then maybe them jumping off the top rope would mean more.
Yeah.
But see when we're told that Nia Jax and Doudrop are perfectly in shape women, then them hitting manoeuvres from top rope and landing full bodyweight on you doesn't have the sort of consequences. Then Jada Parker gets in the ring and basically, cuts a wee mini promo here, says that she's coming for both titles. Much better talker than any of the women we've seen so far.
Wouldn't be hard.
Other than Chelsea Green, who's not bad.
I just think it's mad, right? You've got... Most of the people that talk about this on YouTube, right, are better than like 50% of the people in the company. And that should never be the case.
Jada Parker is a good talker. I think she should have a belt around her waist.
Yeah, and push that GTA 6 gimmick they've got going on with the Titantron and the graphics.
Yeah,
GTA 6 is coming out, may as well fucking utilise it.
You got Stephanie Fakir, can barely speak a lick of English, and she's got both belts. I just don't...
Dos titles.
You know what? Is it because Julia was getting in? It's just retarded. Why did they give Fakir both belts? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Oh, well, we view her as second to Julian. We don't want someone to win the title after, because then that'll make Stephanie Fakir look inferior, so we need to have her win. Who cares?
No, I just don't get it. I really don't, but one of those things. We'll move on. Josh Briggs against Yoshiki Hanamura taking on...
There's some big fat guy. Now, I remember Josh Briggs teaming up with a Japanese guy a few months ago. Didn't look like this guy.
No, it didn't.
I don't know if it's a replacement. This guy just looked out of shape and fat and just, I don't know.
Yo.
Hank Walker and Hank Ledger, two shite names, two shite guys. They wrestle with t-shirts on.
Who in the name of
you're
fuck?
fucked.
Who in the name of fuck called Josh ever got over in wrestling? Name me a Josh Alexander.
Over. I was champ in TNA, getting watched by about 25,000 people every week. I wouldn't say that's over.
Name me other Joshes.
In wrestling?
Aye, wrestling. Aye, yes, right. I can name you 100 Joshes.
Josh Matthews.
He's pish.
He's probably the best one.
A few.
Aye, well, he's. My point is, I still stick by it. He's the best Josh in wrestling history.
That's bad, isn't it, though? Like, Hank, Tank.
They wrestle with t-shirts on. Their gimmick was they used to be security guards or some shit like that. Fucking garbage. Anyway, they lose. So, we get Eddie Thorpe, who I've never liked.
No.
Just looks like a gimp. I don't know. So what,
They all look like gimps.
The guy looks like he'd fucking fit in as like the third man of the Bashams. Just looks like an absolute gimp. We then get the Cullen with
The Culling?
the Cullen. What did I call it?
The Killing?
I didn't call it the Killing.
Ah, you did.
Rewind that,
No, fuck, rewind it. Yeah, let's
guys.
just...
Comment down below. Did I call it the Killing?
You pronounced it with a K. So it sounded like killing, but you said culling.
The Culling.
That's not what you said, trust me.
Anyway, it's the
Who gives a fuck? I don't care.
It's the Culling versus the Family and 6-person mixed tag, and we just got some awkward spots because the men and the women can't do anything, and then we have is it Izzy Dame who I don't know whoever was in the Killing, but I might have said Killing that time. I don't know who's in the Culling, but she attacks the member of the Family whose name I totally forget, by the way.
No, not the Honor Pros. Fucking...
No, she's in AEW, mate. Wrong company.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Anyway, attacks her, and then the other two guys in the Family just have to stare at her for like 4 seconds until someone else in the Culling comes along and knocks them out the ring. Just really shady shit.
No, but why have they introduced it in the game where they can batter the fuck out of each other and they're promoting that? They're making money out of that, but in real life, we can't even get like defense moves.
Well, let's be honest, they ain't promoting any stuff for the video game that shows a man. It's one-way traffic.
Yeah, but it's still promoting the match. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's not the same. They're not, they're not showing John Cena like punching Alexa Bliss and there's blood bashing out her heat.
Yeah,
like,
but you can still do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're not promoting it.
Yeah, I know, but that would be like saying, here, Red Dead Redemption 2, you can go around and hog-tie children, but they're not promoting it, but you can still do it.
Yeah, but they're not going to promote that in the game, are they?
But you can still fucking do it, though.
Yeah, but they ain't just going to promote that, are they? They're not showing you that in the There's things that you can do in games, but that's not going to be how they sell the game.
Yo, we say...
That stuff probably wouldn't pass for adverts.
We say words that would not pass for adverts, but we don't put it in the fucking title of the vid, but we still do it.
Aye.
So it still gets done, though.
Yeah, but it's different, man. It's different. It is different. How you can't see that, I don't...
I'm not convinced. But the one thing I'm convinced
Right, what are you not convinced about?
Hit me with it.
No, you're the one that's not convinced.
Hit me with your story. My head's going. I don't even know what we're talking about.
You're done. You're
what
finished.
What were we talking about? Aye, the women in the game. Aye, but they were promoting it intergender, man. No, I've seen trailers where the men were doing moves to women.
I've not seen it. Point
is, it's still there. And I think we need
but they're not promoting it. There's a lot of shit that's in GTA games, like you said, but they ain't gonna... You know what I mean? Like, you can walk up and kill some kid. Well, they ain't gonna show that in the trailer, are they?
Well, you can't do that in GTA, though.
Yeah, but if you could, for example.
No, but you can't. Let's move on. Yeah, Eva tells Fakir She'll be putting her NXT championship on the line against Jada Parker next week, man. Who cares? Fucking more matches. I don't care, man. Fourth match, Carmen Petrovic taking on JC Jane.
She'll actually also be defending against Fallon Henley.
I'm sure. Oh, fuck. You hear that, guys?
Both titles on the line. Thank God I'm back here because you're dropping the ball big time.
I'm dropping the
you're
ball.
You're Triple H. You're
just you go back to pronouncing the culling, mate, and we'll fucking get somewhere with it.
Can you care if they call it the culling or the
I couldn't care about 2 fucking jobber title matches next week.
I
couldn't give a fuck about Cena in Glasgow. That's how shite it is.
Hey, calm down, Big John.
He's fucking wee, John.
3.8 million.
No John
views.
of mine. He's away to fucking film Dexter Resurrection. That's where he really is.
That's where the real John Cena is, right? Fourth match, Carmen Petrovic with.
Oh, by the way, Bobby Bacala's in that.
With Ashanti the Adonis taking on JC Jane and Fatal Influence. I guess Ashanti Adonis was a bad influence in this match because he cost Carmen the win. JC Jane gets the victory.
Carmen.
Pardon me. Just worked there. That's my thoughts on wrestling.
Fucking shite.
Not going to edit that out. Fuck it. If it was good, I wouldn't have done that. But this is a professional. Well, listen, we may talk about professional wrestling, but this ain't a professional channel.
Fucking
So,
damn right, it's not.
Let's move on.
Fucking amateur.
Right, we get Wesley and Hank and Tank backstage, but nobody gives a fuck, neither do we, so we're going to move on. Jada Parker says that Jordan Grace messed around and found out tonight nobody will be standing her way of becoming champion. You're looking at the brand new NXT champion next week. Clock it. Right, we then get Ricky Saints taking on Ridge Holland.
Ricky Saints is fucking shite, man. Let's just call it. Someone said he's the closest thing we've ever seen to The Rock.
I don't remember that guy that used to be in TNA. It was pretty close. Looked pretty close to The Rock.
Who?
2004, 2005, early 2005.
Fuck off. Who?
There was a guy that looked like The Rock. Forget his name, like.
Fucking babble, man.
There was a guy that looked like The Rock.
I thought you meant like LA Knight or something, or Eli Drake.
None of those guys. That guy that makes the feds on Hulk Hogan.
I don't know.
Made a fiddy on him once.
Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you, player.
Anyway, Ricky Saints wins. Nobody cares. What do we get up next? Ricky Saints has an interview. Then see Trick Williams take on Eddie Thorpe in an underground match. The underground match I just don't really care for.
They're overdoing them, man.
To me, these underground matches, I think you need to have like 2 legit fighters in it to make it work.
Yep.
Although, I don't like... If they're going to do legit fights, I think it'd be better to have a cage. With no ropes and turnbuckles. I'm like that.
And then like the 20 million... I'm surprised this ain't on the main roster with the fucking amount of referees to do.
All these jobbers...
Get a referee out here!
Like, see if you want to have a real fight, why don't you have like the Dragon's Den or something like that?
Yeah.
But see when you've got Ken Shamrock, Steve Blackman or whatever...
Feels real.
Owen Hart, I know he's not like a real fighter, but fucking Owen Hart could make shit look
He was
real.
in the dungeon, man. That's
do you know what I mean?
enough.
Like, he could... he could make it look legit. See Trick Williams and Eddie Thorpe, it just looked like 2 guys that can't fight.
No.
I mean, that's the majority of the WWE roster these days, guys that can't fight. But I don't think it's a good idea to have these type of matches when we're in an era full of absolute fucking pussies that can't do shit.
No, I totally agree.
I think that having these underground matches would have been better back in the day. But only I just don't like the underground setup. I just don't think having this ring with no ropes is good. I much prefer the Dragon's Den where you had like the circular ring, or maybe it was more of an octagon, that was like a steel cage but it was shaped differently and you had like a platform on the top.
No,
I think that was pretty good.
No, you know it was pretty good, the Brawl for All. Bring it back.
I was just about to mention that.
See how much my interest would peak, man. See if they announced it on SmackDown, we're getting a 16-man Brawl for All. The ratings would fucking skyrocket.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you brought that up because I was just about to go into the Brawl for All, right? As much as I liked the Brawl for All, look at who was in it. I mean, you had legit fucking men.
Yep.
Could you imagine Johnny Gargano and Tyler Gate? Or Tyler Bate, whatever his name is.
Tyler Gate.
Round 1.
Gate be fucking smashed in.
Round 1, Brawl for All.
I need to say it's
No, hold on. Johnny Gargano with a pair of boxing gloves on. Come on.
Weighs more than him.
You think that's going to look good?
Be great, wouldn't it though?
It would be an impossible.
How much money would you pay for Brock Lesnar against Johnny Gargano in a boxing match on SmackDown?
I'd pay my entire wages after I pay you back.
I mean, I tell you what, you'd be paying for a guy to die. May as well be a hit. It would be like, I mean, I just don't see how he walks away.
I'd just like to see Brock Lesnar
fight. How great would it
be?
be?
Back in the old SmackDown games, you got the slobber knocker.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
That was, well, must be great minds. Think alike. How great would it be though if we just had Brock Lesnar taking on legit? I mean, legit.
Why not
one at a time?
Why not kick off SmackDown? Brock just appears. He's like, I'm not leaving this ring until I get a contract signed because I was unlawfully fucking sacked to the company due to a bogus lawsuit. And Triple H is like, well, I'm going to fucking keep on sending guys out, shoot fights. And Brock's like, all right, then, go on my head.
Who you got?
Your boys were watching. Fucking just batter the fuck out of them all. Anyway, that's what I have to say, right?
No, but hold on, who's Johnny Gargano Wild? The fucking
Hot crowd tonight. Fucking sent fly.
Cruz del Toro. Is Brock
fucking cruising around the arena?
Pretty Deadly going to come out and is Brock Lesnar going to shit his pants?
Who's the last roll of the dice on SmackDown? Oh, the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Dun, 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 dun.
One punch to fucking Kevin Owens' stomach and he'd end up in McDonald's, man. I'm telling you. People probably think Jacob Fatu could beat up Lesnar.
Right, speaking of the bloodline, right? I don't even know why. I was on Cameo. Because some fucking loser on Twitter, right, was charging cameos, and then it was like some indie wrestler. I was like, fuck, he's charging $30. Guess who's the most money, right, for a fucking Cameo personalised video in the wrestling business on Cameo, right? Guess who it is?
Out of everyone that's got a Cameo?
Yes, everyone's the dearest. Because I put it like to most dearest. You will be fucking flabbergasted, man.
Alright,
for a personalised 30-second video.
Right, but can you...
But in WWE right now, fucking hit me with it.
Right. Can you at least rule out the top 5 people that don't have it, so I don't get it wrong? Wait, for example...
Oh, no, it's a fucking jobber.
No, wait, but let me just name... For example, this is not my answer, but does Randy Orton have a cameo?
Don't think so, because he wasn't on the list.
Right, and John Cena won't have a cameo?
No one big. Unless they're retired.
But
they're currently on the roster.
But they're retired?
No, I'm saying there's guys on Cameo who are retired, but they're no...
So this is an active wrestler that we see every week?
Yeah, enough, yeah.
Or maybe not every week, because people just take weeks off now, because that's the wrestling world, but someone...
Yes.
Right. And it's not NXT?
No, it's SmackDown.
You brought up Bloodline, so that's made me think it could be someone in the Bloodline, but I don't think anyone in the Bloodline would have the balls to charge that amount of money.
Well, fuck. Fuck. Ding, 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 ding!
It's not Jacob Fatu, is it?
Nah, fuck no. It's one of the fucking Tonga brothers.
Not a chance.
Guess how much he charges?
No.
I
know Taker charges about 400.
Aye, well, fucking Tammy Tonga. $764. Ric Flair was second with like $400.
They're sad bastards that will have paid that.
No.
Tama Tonga doesn't deserve fucking £7.20. Never mind $700.
No, compare it, right?
Guy doesn't deserve a job. Fucking bloodline Samoan bastards, man. They're all shite. They're all fucking crap, man. They're all making a living off The Rock's name. And the funny thing about it is, The Rock never made a living off being Samoan. The Rock's gimmick was never, oh, I'm Samoan, support me. The Rock never main evented Manias because he was Samoan. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody even knew The Rock was Samoan. We all just assumed, the guy's half black. When did we ever categorize The Rock as Samoan? Or the Samoan champion? Or he was never known as that. The Rock was just The Rock. The Rock was great. He didn't need to have a nationality or a religion to push behind him. The Rock was The Rock.
No, but see this...
No, but The Rock could have been from fucking... Name some... Luxembourg or something. Wouldn't have mattered.
No, but see this...
Guinea Islands.
See him charging that price, right? See that is like half of someone's like monthly earnings. Thirds. You know, we are talking the same amount of fucking money here. I was scrolling through it. You know, there's people like JBL, Tori Wilson... like referees.
I bet you Mercedes Moné charges a lot.
I can't remember what she was, but there was people charging like $30, $50. Like, I'm talking like actual legends of this fucking business.
And he's charging.
Yeah.
Do you think that... Was there maybe a decimal point in there and you didn't see it?
No, definitely not.
Do you think maybe he meant to put a decimal point in and he's forgot about it?
I don't give a fuck, man. Yo. we look how much we ranted about the prices of Raw in Glasgow. £172. This is like what, five times that? Four and a half times that?
About 4.
I mean, that's fucking ridiculous, man. What?
So you could get 4 tickets to go to Raw and see John Cena, or you could get a 30-second video for Tama Tonga to spew shite and shake his head.
Yeah. You'd have to be mentally ill. You'd have to.
Here, I wouldn't even want a Tama Tonga fid for free. What would you do with it?
I wouldn't even take £700 to put. See if it was like, here, £700 and you have to put his intro at the start every fidget up with. I wouldn't fucking take it.
No, what would you do? What would you?
My arse with it.
No, well, you can't. It's a video. You know, it's like a file format. You can't really wipe your arse with it. But
Print
like,
it.
you know, but like, what would you possibly? I just don't see that. I just don't get it.
You're raping your bank account, is what you're doing.
It doesn't make logical sense to me. You're like John Cena, an absolute legend. I'd love a shout out for John Cena. Or you're like, oh fuck, there's Tori Wilson. Everyone thought she was the hottest. Oh, I'd love Tori Wilson to know that I exist. Why would you care about what Tama Tonga? What could Tama Tonga see? Unless Tama Tonga, right, is going to give you like the code to a safe somewhere that contains millions of dollars. What the fuck could he possibly tell you in 30 seconds that would be worth giving him over $700 for? What? Name it.
No, but it's like if you get it for Cena or like Taker or Flair, right? It's like you could show pretty much anyone on this earth that video, and they'd be like, "Holy fuck, he said your name."
You could show anybody on earth the
You
talking
could
about
show Roman.
this.
You could show Roman Reigns of the Rock the video, and they'd be like, "Who the fuck's that?" You know what I mean? No one knows who the fuck he is.
He ain't no cousin of mine. You know, like, oh god.
Mental illness. But there's people that buy it. There has to be. There has to be.
You know, I think he's just become my least favourite wrestler.
Yeah.
Because that's appalling, demanding that much.
That's fucking rank rotten. Anyway, we're done. Signing it. Wrestling's dead. Peace.